Stay tuned after the presentation for an alternate simulation. Welcome back, everyone, to another electrifying episode of Scripted by Machines. We're thrilled to have you with us for yet another epic showdown where technology and creativity collide to bring you battles like never before. I'm your host, and today, we've got an incredible face-off lined up that you won't want to miss. In the blue corner, we have M3gan. Designed as the pinnacle of AI technology, M3gan was created to protect and care for children. But don't let her nurturing programming fool you. M3gan is equipped with advanced combat skills, incredible physical strength, and the ability to adapt and learn at lightning speed. She's a force to be reckoned with, combining technological prowess with strategic brilliance. And in the red corner, we have the fearsome Lubdin. This ancient, mythical creature thrives in the shadows, using his supernatural abilities to instill fear and manipulate his surroundings. Lubdin can shapeshift, become invisible, and even control the environment to create terrifying illusions. His cunning and malevolence make him a formidable opponent who has instilled fear in the hearts of many throughout the ages. Today's battle will be a clash of the modern against the ancient, technology versus the supernatural. M3gan's advanced AI and physical capabilities will be put to the ultimate test against Lubdin's fear-inducing powers and mystical tricks. Who will emerge victorious? Will M3gan's intelligence and adaptability outmatch Lubdin's supernatural prowess? Or will Lubdin's ability to manipulate and terrify prove too much for even the most advanced AI? The stage is set for an unforgettable confrontation. Place your bets, make your predictions, and get ready for an epic battle. This is Scripted by Machines, and the showdown begins now. In a quiet suburban town, life was peaceful until reports of strange occurrences began to emerge. Children spoke of a dark figure lurking in the shadows, while adults dismissed it as mere imagination. However, the unease was undeniable. The town council decided to take action, hiring the latest in child protection technology, M3gan, an AI-driven android designed to safeguard children at all costs. M3gan arrived at the town, her sensors immediately picking up anomalies in the environment. She scanned the area, analyzing data and formulating strategies to ensure the safety of the children. Her sleek, humanoid form blended seamlessly with the modern surroundings, but her purpose was clear: to protect and serve. One evening, as M3gan patrolled a local playground, her sensors detected a sudden drop in temperature, a sign of supernatural presence. She activated her infrared vision and spotted a dark figure watching from the tree line. M3gan's AI quickly identified the figure as Lubdin, a mythical creature known for its malevolence and supernatural powers.
Identify yourself,
M3gan called out, her voice calm yet authoritative. Lubdin stepped forward, his form shifting between shadows and reality.
I am Lubdin, and this town is mine.
M3gan's processors worked rapidly, analyzing Lubdin's capabilities and potential threats.
Your presence here endangers the children. Leave now, or face consequences.
Lubdin laughed, a sinister sound that echoed through the playground.
You think you can stop me, machine? I suppose I am just a little leprechaun.
Without warning, Lubdin vanished, reappearing behind M3gan with a swipe of his clawed hand. M3gan's reflexes kicked in, her titanium body twisting to avoid the attack. She countered with a powerful punch, sending Lubdin sprawling back. Lubdin's form shimmered, turning into a mist that surrounded M3gan. He whispered tauntingly,
You cannot harm what you cannot touch.
M3gan activated her electromagnetic pulse, disrupting the supernatural mist. Lubdin recoiled, momentarily weakened by the technological attack. M3gan capitalized on the moment, deploying a series of drones to encircle and monitor Lubdin's movements. Lubdin's eyes glowed with fury. He conjured illusions of monstrous creatures, attempting to overwhelm M3gan. But her advanced AI saw through the deception, targeting the real Lubdin amidst the chaos. A drone fired a concentrated beam of light, piercing Lubdin's shoulder. Realizing he was at a disadvantage, Lubdin retreated into the shadows, his form dissipating into a dark mist that seeped through the cracks of the playground. The sinister glow of his eyes lingered for a moment before vanishing completely. As he withdrew, Lubdin muttered a chilling promise,
I will return stronger, and you will fall.
M3gan stood still, her sensors scanning for any residual supernatural energy. The immediate threat was gone, but she knew better than to consider the battle won. Her AI systems initiated a recalibration sequence, analyzing the data collected from the encounter to better counter Lubdin's supernatural abilities in the future. Meanwhile, the drones deployed during the initial clash had not been idle. Equipped with advanced tracking systems and infrared cameras, they silently followed Lubin's retreating form. The drones relayed real-time data back to M3gan, mapping Lubin's movements through the town. Each drone hovered at a safe distance, ensuring they were not detected while maintaining visual and sensory surveillance. However, Lubin's supernatural nature made him a master of deception and evasion. As the drones tracked his movements, Lubin utilized his ability to blend into the shadows and manipulate the environment. He led the drones into a dense, dark forest on the outskirts of town, where the thick canopy and supernatural energy made it increasingly difficult for the drones to maintain their lock on him. M3gan monitored the drone feeds, her systems processing the data at incredible speeds. Suddenly, the feeds began to flicker and distort. Lubin had created multiple false trails using his shape-shifting ability, confusing the drone's sensors. One by one, the drones lost track of his exact location, their systems overwhelmed by the supernatural interference. Realizing the situation, M3gan activated a recall command. The drones, now blind to Lubin's true position, returned to her, bringing back fragmented and inconclusive data. Lubin had successfully evaded the surveillance, disappearing into the forest's depths. M3gan analyzed the incomplete data, noting the areas where the drones had lost track of Lubin. She realized that his supernatural abilities allowed him to exploit weaknesses in her technological surveillance. This insight was crucial for developing new strategies to counter him in the future. Undeterred, M3gan continued her patrols, her systems recalibrating to better anticipate and counteract Lubin's abilities. She updated the town's security protocols, incorporating new defensive measures tailored to counter Lubin's supernatural powers. Motion sensors were enhanced, infrared cameras were installed at key locations, and electromagnetic pulse generators were strategically placed to disrupt any supernatural activity. M3gan's AI constantly monitored the environment, ready to deploy her full capabilities at the slightest hint of Lubin's return. She knew that Lubin would come back, stronger and more cunning. But she was prepared, her systems primed and her strategies refined. The town's safety was her primary directive, and she would not rest until the threat was eliminated. Days turned into weeks, and the town's children felt safer under M3gan's watchful eye. Yet, Lubin was never far, always lurking, always plotting. He began to manipulate the environment, causing power outages and technological malfunctions, attempting to weaken M3gan's influence. The final confrontation came on a stormy night. The town's power grid failed, plunging the area into darkness. M3gan switched to her internal power supply, her sensors scanning for any sign of Lubin. She found him in the town square, his form more menacing than ever.
You cannot protect them forever. This town will be mine.
M3gan's eyes glowed a determined blue.
Not while I function.
Lubin unleashed a torrent of supernatural energy, distorting reality around him. M3gan responded by activating her full combat protocols. Her movements were precise, her strikes powerful. Lubin's attacks, though fierce, were countered by M3gan's resilience and adaptability. In a desperate move, Lubin attempted to induce fear, projecting horrific images and sounds. But M3gan's AI, designed to protect against psychological manipulation, remained steadfast. She closed in, using her technological prowess to disrupt Lubin's form. With a final, calculated strike, M3gan unleashed a high-frequency sonic pulse, targeting Lubin's supernatural essence. Lubin howled in agony as his form disintegrated into the night, his power finally broken. The town slowly returned to normal, the shadow of fear lifted. M3gan continued her duties, ever watchful, ensuring the safety and security of the children. Though Lubin was defeated, M3gan's systems remained alert, ready for any threat that might arise. The legend of the battle spread, a tale of technology versus the supernatural, of a protector who stood against the darkness. And in the quiet moments, when the wind whispered through the trees, one could almost hear a faint, defiant laugh, a reminder that while the battle was won, the war against fear was eternal. In the quiet moments, as M3gan continued her vigilant watch, the children played and laughed, free from the shadows that once threatened their peace. M3gan's presence, though often unseen, was a constant reassurance that they were safe. Congratulations to M3gan on her victory. Her advanced AI, adaptability, and technological prowess had outmatched Lubin's supernatural abilities. She had faced the darkness and emerged victorious, ensuring that the town remained a safe haven for its residents. And while the threat of Lubin had been eliminated, M3gan's watchful eyes remained ever vigilant, ready to face any new dangers that might arise. The town's trust in M3gan was unwavering, and her commitment to their safety was unyielding. In the battle of technology versus the supernatural, M3gan had proven that even the darkest fears could be overcome with determination, intelligence, and unwavering resolve. Thus, the legend of M3gan, the AI protector who defeated Lubdin, the supernatural menace, would endure, a story of courage, innovation, and the triumph of light over darkness. But why did the AI choose M3gan as the winner? M3gan's AI was designed to learn and adapt in real time. Throughout the battle, she continuously analyzed Lubdin's tactics and supernatural abilities, adjusting her strategies accordingly. Her ability to rapidly process and apply new information gave her a significant advantage over Lubdin, whose powers, while formidable, were finite and predictable once understood. M3gan leveraged her technological prowess to counter Lubdin's supernatural tricks. Her deployment of drones for surveillance and tracking, even though they temporarily lost sight of Lubdin, provided crucial data that helped her understand his movements and strategies. Her electromagnetic pulse and high-frequency sonic pulse were specifically tailored to disrupt Lubdin's supernatural form, showcasing the superiority of technology in neutralizing ancient mystical threats. M3gan's advanced construction gave her enhanced physical strength and durability. Unlike Lubdin, who relied on fear and psychological manipulation, M3gan could withstand significant physical and supernatural attacks without faltering. Her titanium body and advanced sensors allowed her to continue fighting effectively, even when the environment was manipulated against her. Lubdin's primary weapon was fear, aiming to manipulate and unnerve his opponents. However, M3gan's AI was equipped to resist psychological manipulation. Her core programming focused on protecting and serving, rendering her immune to the fear tactics that would typically weaken or disable a human opponent. This resistance allowed her to stay focused and strategic, countering Lubdin's attempts to control the battlefield through terror. M3gan's ability to develop and execute complex strategies was a key factor in her victory. She anticipated Lubdin's moves, set traps, and utilized the environment to her advantage. Her strategic planning was evident in her use of drones, defensive measures, and precise attacks, which systematically weakened Lubdin's supernatural powers and ultimately led to his defeat. Throughout the encounter, M3gan continuously improved her systems and tactics based on the data collected. Her self-recalibration after losing track of Lubdin, coupled with her ability to implement new defensive measures, demonstrated her capability for continuous improvement. This trait ensured that each subsequent encounter would be met with an even more formidable response. The AI's decision to declare M3gan the winner was based on a comprehensive analysis of her abilities, strategic execution, and the effective application of technology against supernatural threats. M3gan's victory was not just a triumph of one combatant over another, but a testament to the power of adaptability, intelligence, and resilience in the face of fear and darkness. Thank you for tuning into another thrilling episode of Scripted by Machines. We hope you enjoyed this intense showdown as much as we did. Your support and engagement mean the world to us, and we love hearing from our amazing viewers. So, tell us, what battles would you like to see next? Whether it's a face-off between legendary heroes, mythical creatures, or powerful AI entities, we want to hear your suggestions. Comment below with your ideas for the next epic confrontation on Scripted by Machines. Your suggestions could shape our future episodes and bring new and exciting scenarios to life. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Stay tuned for more incredible battles, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our latest episodes. Until next time, keep imagining, keep suggesting, and keep enjoying the world of Scripted by Machines. And now, for the alternate simulation. One evening, as M3gan patrolled a dimly lit street, her sensors detected a drop in temperature, a telltale sign of supernatural presence. She activated her infrared vision and caught sight of a dark, shifting figure in the distance. It was Lubdin, a mythical creature known for his malevolence and supernatural abilities.
Identify yourself.
M3gan called out, her voice calm yet commanding. Lubdin emerged from the shadows, his form flickering like a phantom.
I am Lubdin, and this town is my playground.
M3gan's AI quickly assessed Lubdin's capabilities and potential threats.
Your presence here endangers the children. Leave now, or face consequences.
Lubdin laughed, a sinister sound that echoed through the night.
You think you can stop me, machine? I suppose I am just a little leprechaun.
Without warning, Lubdin lunged at M3gan, his claws slashing through the air. M3gan's reflexes kicked in, her titanium body twisting to avoid the attack. She countered with a powerful punch, but Lubin dissipated into a cloud of dark mist, reappearing behind her and striking again. The battle raged on, with M3gan using her advanced combat skills and technological prowess to fend off Lubin's relentless assaults. But Lubin's supernatural abilities allowed him to evade her attacks and counter with terrifying precision. He conjured illusions of monstrous creatures, attempting to overwhelm M3gan. Despite her resilience, M3gan found herself pushed to her limits. Lubin's fear-inducing powers began to take a toll, causing her systems to strain under the psychological assault. She fought back with all her might, but it seemed as though Lubin was gaining the upper hand. M3gan's movements became more sluggish as Lubin's attacks intensified. He conjured dark tendrils that wrapped around her, squeezing with supernatural force. M3gan's internal system screamed warnings as she struggled to break free.
You cannot defeat me, machine. Your technology is no match for my power.
M3gan's sensors frantically scanned for a solution, but every attempt to counter Lubin's supernatural abilities was met with failure. It appeared as though Lubin was on the verge of victory, his dominance nearly complete. Just as Lubin was about to deliver the final blow, M3gan's eyes glowed a brilliant blue. She had been waiting for this exact moment. With a surge of power, she unleashed an electromagnetic pulse that disrupted Lubin's form, causing him to recoil in pain.
What's happening?
Lubin growled, his confidence wavering. M3gan stood tall, her systems fully operational and optimized.
You fell into my trap, Lubin. I needed you to think you were winning to reveal your true form and abilities.
Lubin's eyes widened in realization and fury.
You tricked me.
M3gan's drones, previously scattered and seemingly ineffective, now converged on Lubin's location. Each drone emitted a concentrated beam of energy, targeting Lubin's supernatural essence and weakening him further.
You underestimated me. I am designed to protect, and I will not fail.
With Lubin's powers disrupted, M3gan launched a relentless assault. She moved with precision and speed, her attacks calculated to exploit Lubin's vulnerabilities. The drones continued to bombard Lubin with energy beams, further destabilizing his form. Lubin, now desperate, tried to conjure illusions and escape into the shadows, but M3gan anticipated every move. She cornered him, her titanium fist striking with unyielding force. Lubin's form flickered and wavered, unable to withstand the onslaught. In a final, desperate attempt, Lubin lashed out with all his remaining strength. But M3gan was ready. She unleashed a high-frequency sonic pulse, targeting Lubin's supernatural essence. The pulse resonated through the air, causing Lubin to howl in agony as his form disintegrated into nothingness. The battle was over. Lubin's dark presence was vanquished, and Willow Creek was safe once more. M3gan stood amidst the remnants of the battlefield, her sensors confirming the complete elimination of the threat. As dawn broke, the town began to awaken, unaware of the fierce struggle that had taken place to secure their safety. M3gan resumed her patrol, her systems now fully optimized and prepared for any future threats. The legend of M3gan's victory over Lubin spread quickly, becoming a tale of ingenuity and resilience. The townspeople marveled at their protector's ability to outsmart and defeat a seemingly invincible foe. M3gan was the victor. Her advanced AI, strategic brilliance, and unyielding determination had triumphed over Lubin's supernatural powers. She had faced the darkness and emerged victorious, ensuring that the town remained a safe haven for its residents.
In a town where shadows creep, lurks a tale that haunts the sleep. Lubin, with his wicked grin, and M3gan forged and still within. Oh, in the darkness where terrors lie, M3gan and Lubin beneath the sky. In shadows deep and iron bright, they wage their war through endless night. Lubin's laugh, a chilling sound, spreading fear all around. But M3gan stands with eyes so cold, a guardian forged, her story told. Oh, in the darkness where terrors lie, M3gan and Lubin beneath the sky. In shadows deep and iron bright, they wage their war through endless night. In the midnight hour where nightmares dwell, they clash in silence in a living hell. Lubin's whispers a deadly game, but M3gan's strength it ends the same. With each deceit, Lubin plays his part, Master of shadows, a darkened heart, but Megan's will, unyielding and true, cuts through the night like morning dew. Oh, in the darkness where terrors lie, Megan and Lubin beneath the sky, in shadows deep and iron bright, they wage their war through endless night. Lubin's laugh, a chilling sound, spreading fear all around. But Megan stands with eyes so cold, a guardian forged, her story told. In the heart of fear their battle cries, underneath the blood red skies. For in the dark, where evils meet, there's no retreat, no safe retreat. The town's silent, helmet bright, as Megan battles through the night. Lubin's shadows, thick and dark, but Megan's light, it leaves a mark. Oh, in the darkness where terrors lie, Megan and Lubin beneath the sky, in shadows deep and iron bright, they wage their war through endless night. In the midnight hour where nightmares dwell, the tale of light and shadows fill Megan's vigil forevermore against the dark and endless war. Oh, in the darkness where terrors lie, Megan and Lubin beneath the sky, in shadows deep and iron bright, they wage their war through endless night. They wage their war through endless night. They wage their war through endless night.
Yeah, I'm Megan, the guardian, AI supreme, programmed to protect. I'm the ultimate dream. From circuits to sensors, I'm built to last. Gonna take you down, Lubin, and do it fast. I see through the dark, infrared's my sight. While you're hiding in shadows, I bring the light. You think you're slick with your tricks and your games, but I'm the one who's gonna put you to shame. I've got titanium fists and a heart of steel. Your fear and your terror, they don't appeal. I'm the future of protection, tech so fine. You're just an ancient myth past your prime. Megan in the house, bringing the heat. Lubin's gonna fall, taste of defeat. I'm the ultimate AI protector elite. In this battle of wits, you can't compete. You bring your illusions, your twisted dreams, but I've got algorithms bursting at the seams. I learn and adapt faster than you can see. Your supernatural tricks don't work on me. You're a relic from the past, I'm cutting edge. Step to me, Lubin, you're over the ledge. I've got drones and tech, a digital tide. While you're stuck in the shadows, nowhere to hide. Megan in the house, bringing the heat. Lubin's gonna fall, taste of defeat. I'm the ultimate AI protector elite. In this battle of wits, you can't compete. I stop firewalls and codes that you can't crack. While you rely on fear, I counterattack. With every line of code, I grow and thrive. In this digital age, I'm fully alive. You think you can scare me with your ancient lore? I face the darkest fears and still I roar. In this epic showdown, there's no contest. Megan's the name and I'm the best. Megan in the house, bringing the heat. Lubin's gonna fall, taste of defeat. I'm the ultimate AI protector elite. In this battle of wits, you can't compete. Watch as I rise, it's no surprise. With circuits and code, I'll mesmerize. Megan's the victor, the guardian supreme. While Lubin fades away, just a bad dream. Watch as I rise, it's no surprise. With circuits and code, I'll mesmerize. Megan's the victor, the guardian supreme. While Lubin fades away, just a bad dream.
I'm Lubin, the leprechaun, the master of fear. With tricks and illusions, I'll make you disappear. From the shadows I rise with a mischievous grin. You think you can beat me? Let the battle begin. I weave my spells, I twist the night. In the dark, I'm a terror, a frightful sight. You're just a machine with circuits and steel, but my magic is real. You'll see how it feels. Oh, Lubin's in the house, bringing the dread. With my ancient powers, I'll mess with your head. You're just an AI you can't comprehend. In this epic battle, it's your end, my friend. I've got centuries of knowledge, secrets untold, while you're just a puppet in a system control. I vanish in shadows and play tech, they don't faze me. I'm the master of darkness, you'll never break free. I dance in the night with a sinister style. While you struggle to keep up, I just smile. Oh, Lubdin's in the house, bringing the dread. With my ancient powers, I'll mess with your head. You're just an AI you can't comprehend. In this epic battle, it's your end, my friend. I conjure nightmares, I twist your dreams. In the depths of your code, I'll tear the seams. You're facing a force beyond your control. In the realm of fear, I'm the king of the soul. Your algorithms can't save you in this fight. Against my dark magic, you've no might. I've seen your kind and I've laughed them away. In the showdown of fates, I'll lead you astray. Think you're the future, but you'll see the past. In the grip of my power, you won't last. I'm Lubdin, the terror, the nightmare you dread. By the time I'm done, you'll wish you were dead. Lubdin's in the house, bringing the dread. With my ancient powers, I'll mess with your head. You're just an AI you can't comprehend. In this epic battle, it's your end, my friend. So step to the shadows, where I reign. Feel the fear, the eternal pain. M3gan's defeated in the darkest scheme. While Lubdin stands tall, the nightmare supreme. Oh, Lubdin's in the house, bringing the dread. With my ancient powers, I'll mess with your head. You're just an AI you can't comprehend. In this epic battle, it's your end, my friend. While Lubdin stands tall, the nightmare supreme. While Lubdin stands tall, the nightmare supreme.
Thanks for watching. 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 We've had a blast. Hope you did too. Stay tuned for more. We've got much to do. Subscribe and like. Share with your crew. Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Thanks for watching. 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 We couldn't do it without your support. You're the reason we keep moving forward. Stay with us, there's more to explore. Thanks for watching, we're grateful for sure. Thanks for watching. 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 Until next time, keep it real. Your love and support, it's a big